Welcome back to Jtwes, guys. I hope you like that little sneak peek in some of the work I have to do. That's just pre-wiring. That's running wires in the building, and then we come back after it's, well, I come back after it's sheetrocked in, hang all the devices, put the panels up, program it, do an inspection on it, get it passed, and you got a fire alarm system. So just thought I'd show you all that. Couple things today. I have moved a little bit of dirt with the scoop pan. We'll show you that. We'll move some more. We'll talk about what I've moved and stuff. And but I want to check some sweet potatoes, guys. I don't mean, this is not bragging or anything, but I don't want sweet potatoes as big as footballs. So I kind of want to check a plant down here and see what size they are right now. And I want to go check the watermelon. Hadn't looked at them since the last time I showed you on video. So we want to look at that too, and then we'll get back down here and we'll scoop pan some dirt with the Farmall. It's just pretty neat because this is a big wheelbarrow full, and you know, it's no effort to do it. I just scoop it right, scoop a wheelbarrow full up. You know, the hardest effort I had was pulling the lever up and down, but we got to mow to church again Saturday, so I got the lawnmower loaded up. I got to run by Meredith's tomorrow for a couple of things. And I won't have time to load it up, so we loaded it up tonight. But let's go out here and check the sweet potato. All right, guys. You know, when I get ready to pick these things, you know, I might ought to just take the fence down and let the deer get in here and eat these back off a little bit. Because they are, goodness gracious alive. Let's see if we can, there's a lot of blooms in there. Let's see if we can track down one. Let me go about right here. And I'm going to see if I can just track down. Yeah, they're knee high. All right. You can see the vines in here. So here's one here going in the ground. It never fails. Yeah, every time I get ready to do a video, guys, somebody calls. So, I don't want to destroy the vine yet. Let's see what we got. A lot of roots. There's one right there. Pretty good size. All right, let's go ahead and pull him up. Huh? Oh man, he had a little weird thing on me. Pretty good size right there. Guys, I'm just messing everything up here. I know I should have had a tater digger, but I still probably would have hit it. All right, this will give me an idea. So, have one big one. Probably another one that way. No, that's it. Had one big one. And a couple of little off to the side. That, yeah, I probably could dig them right now and have a decent crop. I guess that's something we need to think about doing here pretty soon. Because the weather we're having, that's just going to get bigger and bigger. So to keep them from getting so big, I don't know, maybe we ought to dig a couple rows. Bush hog these last 2 rows. Now think about it. Let me know what you think. Leave them. Get them in the middle of August. 1st September, or dig them up? Let me know. All right. Get some AC on, guys. It is humid today. I mean, humid. I was hooking up that lawnmower trailer, putting a hitch or something on this truck, and I looked down on my pants and I had a grease spot. I said, man, I can't even walk in that shit if I get in grease. Before, I said let me know what you think in the comments about digging sweet potatoes. I need to get this shed organized and straightened up first before I dig in it, because probably what's going to happen, the trailer that's behind this building, you guys have seen it in the videos. It's a harvester trailer, tobacco harvester trailer. We'll put the potatoes on it, and I'll back them in that shed. And come plow day, which will be October the 5th of this year, plow day, those potatoes will be ready for y'all to take as many home as you'd like to. So whoever shows up, if you want a bag of potatoes, bring you 10 or 15 food line bags with you, and take some potatoes home. I'll never eat that much. I'll never can that much. 6 rolls of potatoes is way more than I need, but I enjoy raising them, and I just thought it'd be good to give away for plow day. So, which it's August 1st, so that's 2 months away, and that is October the 5th, Lord willing, good weather. Always worries me to death every year that it's going to rain or something, and I'm not going to be able to have it, and you guys are going to take time off from work and make all these arrangements to be out there, and then it gets rained out, and I just feel terrible about that. But Lord willing, it'll be October the 5th, and that'll be our plow day this year. So sweet potatoes on the menu, and probably, we were talking about it last night, we're probably going to have some nice hot dogs this year. We had stew one year, barbecue one year. We're going to have hot dogs this year, and chips, and some good homemade coleslaw, ever how you say it. And that's what we're going to have. Guys, we went a few feet, and there's a couple that haven't been pecked on. I'm not real sure, man. Like, there's a nice stripe it when they got pecked on. I hate that. But there's got to be some in here somewhere. Yeah, so that got pecked on. I'm just trying to see the size of this thing. Yeah, it had a long ways to go because it wasn't even close to being red. I don't know how you tell when some of them are ready or not, but I think I'm fairly optimistic that I may be able to get one or two, because, like, see right here, that one right there hiding up under there, but I don't think he's ready. And then I seen one over on that side. Oh man, look at this one. Good Lord. I wonder if he's ready. My Lord. We're gonna take a chance on this one. It might not be ready, guys, but it might be. We're gonna take a chance on that one. Where do our watermelon go, Sammy? Oh, here it is. There's one right beside it. I got a feeling, though, a strange feeling that it is not ready. I think I jumped the gun to keep the deer from jumping the gun on me. We may mix up some corn seed, put some Avipel on it, put it right here and let them eat it and get sick for about 3 days.
not right, imagine what they're going to be, how big they got.
Yeah, if it's not right, how big does it got to be?
Because that's about, I've seen that size in the bins at Walmart.
Let's take a plug out of it. We take a plug out of it, we can still put it in the refrigerator.
Unless there's about 15 plugs taken out of it by the time we take it back to the house.
Golly, green as gourd.
Cut it.
Man. Look at that huge thing. How big was it going to be full size? I didn't think it was. That stem.
The stem kind of like dries up usually.
Yeah, the stem was way.
And then it just barely pops off with any effort. Man, that was about to make me cry.
Yep. She wasn't ready yet, but she was turning. Don't eat that. Smells sweet. All right, guys. That was a huge watermelon. That thing was still 2 weeks away.
Put a bunch of Avipel on.
That's probably the only watermelon I get all year because I wasted it. Let's go look at a piece of corn. This little patch may turn out to be something yet. Yeah. Still got some growing to do. Jimmy Red pretty good. It ain't sweet, but it's still good. That is a big patch of watermelons, and it is hundreds and hundreds of them out there. Guys, don't be mad at me. I ain't never raised no watermelon. I've seen it raised. I've seen it done like this, planted in a row, and when it was too big to cultivate, you plowed 2 or 3 strips around it and let it just get up on that mound like that, which it did great. It hid the grass, and only watermelon pretty much is there. But as far as picking them, I ain't never picked none. I was just going by the fact that that thing was twice as big as any watermelon you see in food lines. So I thought, well, you know, that's a huge watermelon to be that green. Golly, I guess that thing would have been that big around when it was ripe. But chances are, probably would have never made it. So I think next year, for no more than it cost, it literally cost me $15 probably to raise that. And so no more than it costs, I'll just raise 2 rows next year and some cantaloupe, and I'll be able to get something out of it. The deer can't eat that much of it, or the turkeys. But maybe I should put a little Avipel seed corn down. Mix me up just a little bit. They might be hungry. We need to feed them. This Jimmy Red may come out and make a little corn. It looks good. So we'll raise the whole little deal in Jimmy Red next year. So we're gonna get to the house and show y'all what we've been starting on with this moving dirt. And Sammy, what you laughing at?
This is the shakiest thing ever.
Oh, well, you better hold the camera steady. See you at the house. All right, guys, we're at the corn patch, trying to dress it up a little bit for next year. It's never going to come out right on camera. Angles and stuff like that are not that big, never do. But you can see where I've started there, pulling some of that dirt. This is not just this year, guys. I've been raising corn here a long time. This is over the years, and even before I started doing YouTube videos, I had these rolls this long, and then I cut them in half, and then I went back to it this long. So it's built up right here over time. So I'm pulling that build up off, and we're putting it up here at the barn. I'll show you in a minute where I'm putting it. But the pan, you know, it's in float, so it will gouge it if you're not careful, and that's okay. Because what we'll do when we're done, we'll take the scrape blade and we'll smooth this back out, push a little bit of that loose up in here, somewhere about right in there, and we'll smooth all that back out, and it'll be fine. But, you know, we try not to gouge it with the pan, but, you know, it's a mechanical pan, so it's not but so accurate as far as taking, you know, like if you wanted to skim off 2 inches and just 2 inches and that's it, it has a tendency to go down in there deep, and you have to let the hydraulic up and stuff. But let Sam film. Well, let's go up here first. So what I've done, I left the rows in here, guys, because this trash was keeping it from washing. But this one, you know, this little section right here, maybe 20 feet around me, just this little section, it's been kind of poor on me because a lot of it has washed down that way. And so I'm dumping it off in between the rows here. I got a few more dumps I want to put in here, and then we'll put some in the next one, and so on and so forth. And then work on the short rows right over here, because the same things happened there over the years on it. But it's doing exactly what I want, and I'm tickled to death with it. It's pulling it, getting it back up here. We'll smooth it off down there, and then later on this year we'll plow it, disc it, plow it, sow it down in some winter rye, and Lord willing, we're still together by next year. We'll work on knocking the winter rye down real early so I can have it incorporated in the soil before I try to put my planter on it. But I just wanted to show you what I was doing, and which Sammy will show you. He'll film a little bit me down there scooping, and then he'll come up here and film a little bit of it dumping, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. All right, guys, let me knock this down right here so the mower blade don't hit it. Just probably gonna hit it anyway. Next time I do that, I have to remind myself to wear a glove because I got a blister on my finger from pulling that rope. I think it worked fine. It did exactly what I want to do. So we smoothed this out a little bit where it gouged it with the scrape blade, and yes, it does come off downhill just a little bit here, but that's fine. Another couple years, we'll scoop it up again and take it up there. I think I got all what I wanted to get. It's probably been washed for the last 10 years. I'm sure some of it I've lost down the hill, but I can't get that. But hopefully, if any washes, it'll catch right here and stop, and we can, do this every couple years or something. But crabgrass got the best of me. I can't stand seeing crabgrass. And I didn't want to let it grow up in crabgrass. So I said, okay, I'll cut it one time, and that ought to leave enough junk and trash to kind of help hold the soil. And so we're probably about October or so, maybe after plow day, we'll sow this in some rye. And we'll probably go up there and cut the watermelons. I don't know. I may not cut none of that. I may just take and wait till next spring when like March. I'll probably cut the stalks, or at least bush hog them, because I think there's a fellow that hunts up there, so we'll probably at least bush hog him. But I'll probably just chisel plow that real good next year and won't plow it at all, because it's some pretty soft soil up there. Y'all seen that earlier. But thank you, guys. I don't know how long this video is going to turn out to be, but you know what? Got some tractor work done. Picked the watermelon too early. Sorry. I told Lena, I said, Lena, I don't know how big that thing's gonna be. If it was green and that size, it must gonna be huge. But hopefully we'll get to show you at least one watermelon from that field. That'd be good. Y'all have a good week, good day, good week. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.